Peristeronic Sounds. Now the doomed and annoying documentarian went into the ye shop in ye park to get ye black tea and perhaps ye scone. A studenty-looking bloke with a beard and tape recorder and microphone was prodding bushes nearby and trying to get sounds of bird song or maybe people copulating, but it was a bit early for that. He gave up on the bushes and got a bag from his pocket and started tossing small pinches of bird seed around to attract the pigeons for some arcane reason. The birds seemed unimpressed by his equipment and ran off when he brandished his oversized microphone at them. One bird went against the tide. Was it hungrier, braver, or more stupid? We'll probably never know. It waddled up cautiously and commenced to peck at the tasty grains. It took a minute for the penny to drop, but its comrades soon noticed and tried to discourage the scab. Then, as several, they descended upon him and tried to drive him off. They should have known that if he'd been mad enough to try it in the first place, he must have been desperate enough to fight for it now, but no. It all escalated horribly. Before you knew it, they were pecking the poor little blighter's head in. It was like a horrible perversion of the Edgar Broughton banger Evening Over the Rooftops off of the Meat album. Picture. Mind you, the bloke with the tape recorder ogled the horrible spectacle aghast and rooted to the spot. Then suddenly he realised what he started and dove in, waving his arm, trying to drive off the angry birds. But the birds had done their job well, and the scab pigeon was twitching in his death agonies. Or perhaps birds are like fish and don't actually feel pain. I'm not a fucking expert. Anyway, drunk with avian gore and curious to sample the variety of a new species, they descended like harbingers of doom onto the pitiful field recordist. Pretty soon he was screaming and crying and flailing around like a mad bastard as the militant bird showed him what for. They were shredding his beard. It was a shit beard in the first place. Well, it turns out that people bleed easier than birds, and sooner or later, one of them was going to hit an artery. It was going to turn ugly. But by now, our eroticist protagonist had finished his scone and tea and was losing interest, so he missed the end. Last thing he saw, they were pecking the poor little fucker's eyes out. Fucking hell, who'd want to work in a casualty department?